Yes, sir.
In the safe, I wanna live like I'm trying to reach enlightenment. Trail spill from my lips, feel bent from the bib. Take a sip till I pass out. I'm trying to get grit, but it don't make sense. Cause you can lose life on this fast route. Yeah, turn thoughts to a cash cow. I might flip that to the glass house. I don't need the accolades, I'm in love with the chase. I just wanna eat, save a spot at the table. Beast with the slap in my
Yo, welcome back, fam. My favorite song. Hope you guys doing well. Welcome back. We have some news in a second. Let's talk about it real quick here. We have a game plan ready. We have a lot of news today. One of those days, the NFP is coming on a Friday, so be prepared. Understand that it's Wednesday. We're prepared for our NFP week. Therefore, also, we're going to stream on a Friday. I think we're going to potentially trade the NFP. Therefore, we're going to just prepare right now. Gold has been coming down. Let's talk about this here. We have a couple more minutes. Okay, let's see how the news performs here, but we have no time to waste for a second. Okay, we're gonna dive right into it. Let's get a nice tune here, making sure that you guys are getting locked in. Okay, we're gonna look at the chat in a second here. There we go. Fantastico, amigos. ¿Cómo estás? All right. Let's talk about it here. Couple pairs to look at for me today. US30, GJ, and gold. Okay, gold is number one. Very quick. Okay, sessions, Asia, London, bearish. ADP, PMI, SMM. We have Jerome Powell speaking later as well, I believe. Key levels, value area high of the previous day and the current week. They're the same levels, okay? 2266, 2257, the POC. Super important levels to take consideration. They're below here. Okay, right now, I'm gonna wait to see how price responds. If price steps into one of these levels after news, could be very interesting for us to look for potential bounce again to the upside. That's what I'm looking for. If you shoot up, hey, listen, we're gonna see and evaluate how we act around of this particular range right here. Okay, let's see how effective this news is gonna be. We will find out in literally a couple minutes from now. Okay, dollar is in resistance. 10-year yield is both in daily resistance here. You can see that by looking at the dollar. Dollar is getting rejected currently at this particular moment. Yield, same thing, is also in that daily resistance at this particular moment. Just things to take in consideration as well. Okay, psychology, once again, a lot of news. Preparation for the NFP. Wait for confirmation. Keeping my wrist tight. Do not overcommit. All important stuff here. All right, we're going to talk about Vantage. Vantage is now on TradingView. It's going to be big for me. I love TradingView. I love trading on TradingView. I traded on MetaTrader for you guys. But I mean, hey, this is a sick update, to be honest. All right, gonna be important here. So yeah, one more minute for the news. Let's just evaluate, see how it goes here. Key levels, entry models. You guys know it. You guys should have the ebook by now. If you do not have the ebook yet, you're behind because we have already more than 2,000 downloads in the first day. Okay, so you are behind. And I said, okay, 10,000 copies and we're going to close down. I say, hey, listen, you guys don't believe me, but it's going to be gone in no time. So get your piece right now. Good for our entry models when taking trades with us live on stream. All right, beautiful. Gonna look in the chat in a second here. Let's go and look at the news. Of course, we have the ADP now, the S&P PMI, the ISM, and then I think Uncle Jerome, my uncle, is doing something. Okay, came out. There we go. Positive, really positive, by the way. Much better than expected here. Okay, gold therefore is now coming down a little bit. Is that what's happening? Yes, gold is coming down a little bit here. 2266, super important level to take consideration, and the 2257 as well. All right, keep a close eye on this one. See how we respond here. Overall, dollar is reacting a little bit. 10-year yield is coming up and is reacting positive to that. Okay, 10-year yield is moving up a little bit right here, but overall, it's not really major. We have much more news coming on later on. So yeah, let's see how we rock and roll here. All right, then US30. We said if there is no setup for gold today, I think there will be, to be honest, based upon what I'm seeing here. But we have the US30 above a key level right now, and we have GJ going into a very important level, which is the opening price of the week. GJ opening price of the week, consolidation, expansion, retracement, building that liquidity below. I mean, these are one of my favorite setups to look at in the market. Okay, GJ coming up to a key level, getting rejected, and then all that liquidity, and then a continuation potentially down here could have a major pullback once again for GJ as well. But gold now is tanking a little bit. Is that correct? Yes. Let's see how we rock and roll around the 2266.5. Okay. First major level to look at. Why? We have now the data of Monday and Tuesday. So the Monday is here. The Tuesday is here. This is the Wednesday, obviously, right now. If you draw the fixed range from the beginning to the end of Tuesday, you get two key levels here. You see that there is a massive level around the 2257. This is where by far the most trades have been taken place here. The most orders and the biggest orders were executed exactly around that level. So if price pulls into that level, you know what to expect. Potential reaction from there. Okay. For now, obviously we have the value area high. If you looked at our starting screen, real quick, 1 second here. There we go. If you look at the starting screen right now, we have our castle right here. Beautiful castle, by the way. Okay, the point of control is protected. Okay, our city is there. We're chilling. We're chilling right below. Okay, you have that river, and that river is the value area high. It's protecting the enemies from coming inside here. So if you look at the sellers, okay, they're getting protected, or the buyers are getting protected by that particular river, which we call the value area high. Funny, but that's how we look, how we rock and roll here. Okay, let me look in the chat real quick. Let's see what we have with us today. Nice. Nothing too fancy here with the news yet. Okay, we're still relatively, we're back at where we came from. Back at where we came from right now at this particular moment. Okay, we're still in that range. Yes, you know, potentially here we're still in the box, internal box right here. This is what I prefer, and the reason why, what I would love to see here is the following. Okay, it's that consolidation now. It's an expansion out of it, taking out the lows, manipulation, and then an expansion. That will be for me the best setup to look at. But yeah, we'll find out and we'll see how gold will move around here in that internal range right now, and see how we can go from there. Okay, I see Mariana. Nice, good to see you, Mariana. Thank you for being always active in Discord as well. Amazing, Rafal. You're such a legend, man. Such a G. My mother is here. My mother is watching. Okay, she's a really good trader actually. She is trading completely different than I am. Funny enough, my mother is a trader. Hey, that's what happens. That's what happens. Okay, Grant, good to see you, my friend. Gavin, good to see you. Candle Slanger. Oh, these names, man. Shout out, mom. W, mom. Jurgen the Groot. Morga, can I have a look at your book? I looked at your book and it's really well explained. Great job. Amazing. Amazing. Great job. Great job. Phone, recommended Pro 5 Nation, Big Wick Energy. That's a nice name. I like that name. That's actually a really, really, really nice name. I should have thought about that one when I was creating my account here. Big Wick Energy. That sounds something. That sounds something that I could implement for myself. Definitely. David says my dad is also a trader for over 25 years. I learned from him. Nice. Yeah, so in regards to the ebook right now, okay, let's go to page number, and this is important here. We go first to the table of contents. We go to the weekly profile. We go down to page number, and I need to see which number it is. It is, yeah, okay, it's probably page number 28. Yeah. Page number 38. 28. Okay, current weekly value area high and the current weekly POC. This is what we're seeing right now. So if you want to read through it, because this is potentially something that you could utilize, okay? And it's based upon the following data. Like I said before, the Monday, the Tuesday, which is still this week, the current week, okay? Giving us the information of where the most volume has been traded. The value area high is now right in front of us, very, very close towards the 2266 right here. So if price steps into that, then it comes down to entry models, see how we respond, see how the dollar is reacting. And then based upon that, I'm potentially confident for a long. Same thing for the POC. If you come down and you get rejected from the very, very high, yeah, this is still quite a big gap. So let's see how price responds within that gap. And if you get rejected from it internally, then we might be coming down to the POC, and that could turn into like a short-term scalp short. But that depends on how we're reacting and closing around the value area high first. Okay, that's important. So 28, page 28, this is where we currently are at. So therefore pay attention. So you understand why it is so important to utilize in combination with, of course, these trading examples as well, right? Very, very key. So price is coming down, no surprise right here, okay? Very important. Now, in regards to Vantage, Vantage has released on TradingView. And that's big for me because I really like trading on TradingView here. So this might be something, not yet, but this might be something that I'm gonna, implement in the future on stream as well here. Just because I do like trading on TradingView, because then we don't have to hop charts. You can see how I enter. It's the same thing. You will see, entries, stop losses, you name it, everything, execution. So it's not going to be a difference for you. But it is quite nice that they do that right now. Okay, that Vantage has released on TradingView. Was a reason why people didn't sign up, because they didn't. Now they do. So here you go. Fantastic. So you have a 50% deposit bonus on your first account deposit. Up to $1,000. This is not free money. This is for extra margin. Okay. So you can click on the link in the description and it will take you to a sign up section. It will take you a couple minutes and it should be good to go. Okay. Then you get your email login details as well for TradingView. Fantastic. Really, really good stuff. In regards to the ebook, I see that people sign up and I'll get the email right away. It can take up to a couple minutes here. Okay. Can take up to a couple minutes. All right. Before you get it. Make sure you check out your spam folder. But it's definitely working. It's definitely working. Okay. Also, let me know for the others. Have you received the ebook? Is it working for you? Have you done your homework a little bit? Did you scroll through it? It's the first day. I get it. But have you scrolled through it a little bit? If yes, fantastic. Fantastic. There we go. Gold manipulating. Tapping into the value high. All right. We are now heading towards the 30-minute closure. Also important here. The 1 hour. Yeah, I like the 30-minute. Let's see how we respond here. The 5-minute doom. You can see the reaction. No surprise, right? No surprise. The reason why we're going to wait for that confirmation, number one, we have so much more news coming. But secondary, we're looking for an upside move. It's going to be a much bigger move. So I'm not talking about a 10-pip move today. I'm talking about a retracement back to the highs. Why? Because what happened was we actually, closed the day at an all-time high. If you go to the hourly time frame, we closed the day on an all-time high right here. And that was the moment when we kind of topped out. And then, we tried to came back during Asia. Asia did not break the previous high and London sold off. That's what we're seeing here. So that's why I think we still have some rest liquidity sitting there as well here. So I think it's still a potential scenario to look at. So now we're seeing that break out of that manipulation or the break out of that range. We call that the manipulation. We tapped into the value high. And now it's time for our potential, development here, the way we're setting up, and see if this is enough. Let's say we enter here, eventually confirmation, and we enter. And we get stopped out, right? Worst case scenario, we get stopped out. Okay. Then what I'm going to do is simply wait for the next level and take that one and wait for the same thing. And if then, you get a confirmation there, we take it again. And then it should be a potential mover. So yeah, risk to reward is key here. Okay. But yeah, let's just see how we close around it here. My recommendation is not to go full margin, because if you want to come down and you blow your account, then it's bye second trade. I'm just saying. Okay, but let's be patient here. Let's see how this we close and how the value area responds here. Overall, we're seeing a tight, small reaction so far around this level, but it's all about the next closures on the 30-minute, hourly, and so on and so on. All right. If we break through it already, no pressure. We look at the next level and look for a confirmation right there. In the meantime, let's smash up that like button here. And if you're new, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell for our daily live streams and routine. My routine is as follows. Wake up, okay, not today, but I wake up, usually go to the gym, boxing, take a little break here, do some work, a lot of work to do behind the scenes with LTA, Limitless Trading Academy and everything. So we do that. London open, see how London is. If we see some setups around London, set my alerts. Then after London open, I see, okay, potential positions placed during London. I also trade London myself. Boxing at 5 and then back to the live streams. So full schedule, fam. Full schedule. In the meantime, let me change up this banner. Okay, and the reason why, you will see in a second here. Yep. Hey, okay, nice. Good. In case, you know, you degens are coming along here and asking me if we took a trade already, that's solved. Nice. That's good. That's good. There we go. First reaction solid. Let's see. David says, again, thank you for the ebook. My dad browsed through it and said it is really well thought out trading strategy that shows a great deal of knowledge. Oh, wow. Thank you so much. Appreciate that, my friend. Important to test it out for yourself and then make your own conclusions here, because at the moment you get it, boom, you're hooked. Like Rafal. Rafal's hooked, okay? Calisthenics Enjoyer is hooked. Now, more of you guys will follow up here. Just a matter of time. Lorenzo, how much you bench press? I really lost a lot of strength over the last... just gonna be honest with you guys. I lost a lot of strength over the last 6 months of trading because I lost some weight. And because I lost some weight, I lost some strength. Okay, but my boxing became literally 10 levels, like better. So yeah, I'm faster. I feel better than ever before, but I'm not as strong as I was before. Okay, that's the difference. I would choose this any day of the week, to be honest. Any day of the week. Okay, I feel much better now. Yeah, than ever. Will boxing match be streamed somewhere? Would love to watch that. Hey man, that would be so crazy. Who knows, man? It's gonna be on YouTube for sure, because you have something that's called Bali Fight Night. Bali MMA Fight Night, and this is always recorded and posted on YouTube. So yeah, it will be. It will definitely be on YouTube for sure. Okay, closure, nice. That's a good start. Yeah, I'm looking at like entry model 3. Value area high, fam. Value area high is showing us some potential here. Let me now go to the, let's go back to the entry models here. We have 50, 40, 42. There we go. Consolidation, manipulation, expansion, internal break. Consolidation, okay. Consolidation, manipulation, expansion, internal break. That's one layer. If we still manage to stay below it for a while, and we close the hourly candle still below it, then it's the hourly bottom wick, which could result into a setup as well, which is then entry model 2. Entry model 1. Okay. But for now, it seems like we're heading towards that 1 hour. Yeah, if the 15-minute breaks up, you're going to see a 1 hour bullish candle flip as well. That's the combination of the 1 hour candle flip, bullish candle flip, reaction from the value area high, in combination with a 50-minute break. After that, manipulation, expansion. So then I'm definitely interested in like entry, stop loss, target the highs, manipulate the highs again. And look for further continuation to the upside. Something like that here. Okay? So it's like this. This is potentially entry model 1. And if it's happening before the hourly closure, you're going to see an hourly flip. And that's, in my opinion, pretty decent. That's a pretty good entry model. Plus hourly flip. Yeah, something like that. Something like that. That's one layer. Second, number 2 is if you close the hourly below it, then we look at entry model 1. Okay, so entry model 3 or entry model 1. That's what we're looking for. Okay. So yes, man, 2,000 plus downloads of the ebook in the first day. Can't believe it. It's absolutely incredible. 2,200 already. So 10,000, man. 10,000 copies. Let's get it. We're building our second edition. This was just the first phase. Nice, geez. So we have that level. Let's see how we develop. There we go. Who's your mentor? I had a lot of mentors, but this strategy I developed myself, of course. There's just it comes from inspiration from a lot of different tools and things I have learned over time. Thousands of trades backtested, hundreds of trades taken to test it out for a year and a half. That's why, you know, we have already been almost streaming for 2 years now. Right? 3 more months and we have been streaming for 2 years on YouTube. It's crazy. Can't believe it, actually. But I've never introduced this until today, until yesterday. Maybe, you know, 2 weeks before, because I just needed more time to develop it. You cannot just, you know, I cannot just put my finger in the air and I'm like, okay, new strategy. Let's go. That high of consolidation is just under today's value area low. Your entry level is the value area low of today. Yeah, so the reason why we have to understand as well, bro, is the structure in the market, right? So we are still looking at higher highs. I still believe that this is that major swing. So the point of control is still that major key level. As of now, so, you know, we're still looking at, you know, a potential continuation player. If the structure would shift and we would break down, then I would be much more into the previous daily levels as well, right? Therefore, when you look here at the ebook itself, we have a fixed range, but we do not apply and implement the daily range that often. I don't even have it on the in the ebook itself because I tested a bunch of it, and I have not seen it being that effective based upon what I've tried. Yet the previous day did. The previous day did pretty well, or the fixed range did pretty well. But when the fixed range is aligning, the structure needs to align. So for example, when you look at GJ is now there. We're looking at a potential entry model for GJ in a second as well. We're tapping into the point of control in the Sunday open as well. This is clear structure. So now we're heading back into that range. And then I'm looking for continuation. So from that angle, I do see a lot of potential in this trade, by the way. GJ as well. Just so you know, I'm definitely going to look into this one while we're waiting for you know, potential gold. So it's GJ gold here. But that's what I tested here. So yeah, keep figuring it out yourself as well. And maybe you you know, there are a couple things that you see. You know, if you have something, then definitely share it in our community, and we can definitely apply it and utilize it and see if we can improve it even better. Okay. Anyways, I see the current weekly value high in a low volume node. Does it add additional conviction? So yeah, let's go over that one because that's important. So what's happening here is that from here we have a value area. Right? This is where the volume is significantly higher in comparison to the rest of the mark. So this is where it starts to increase significantly, and the value area high is seen as kind of the bridge of where you saw a significant amount of volume. You can see a low volume node there, yet that does not mean that there are stacked orders below it. So that's why it's still a key level to take in consideration. And you see it right now, right? You saw it on the lower time frame. You see that reaction here internally. And if we start coming up, you know, we start now ranging here. We broke the lows and we manipulate the highs and we have more volume. Yeah, then I'm definitely looking for longs here in that manner. Okay. We have indeed that fixed range. What I see is the value area low being at 2281, which is a level where we have to, if we enter here, take profit or put our stop loss on break even. Mike, hi Lorenzo, I read the book last night. It's very informative. Let's steal some money with the gold today. Hopes for opportunities after news. I agree, bro. And look at the GJ one, by the way. This is a great start. 30-minute is developing here. So yeah, definitely worth it to see check out how it's going. Let me quickly check out the yen. Yeah, the yen is back at this range, right? We're back here. Yeah, okay, we tapped into the value area low. So GJ is perfect as well. GJ could be really good. Fixed P, fixed val. There we go. Still looking for it sometimes. Yeah, look at that. Okay. That's clean. That's a clean start, at least. Need to break above the POC for sure, though. And that's, I think, the confirmation as well for GJ. So yeah, that's the yen basket, in case you want to know. So if the yen basket goes up, GJ tends to come down. And you see that GJ tapped into the point of control. Really nice. So let's see how price develops here as well. And then gold looking pretty decent to me. I think gold will come down to Inso Gamer says I think gold will come down to 2221 and move up to 2288. So 2221. That's around the open. Oh no, it's below the open. It's far away. I think we have a couple of very important levels that we cannot neglect in the meantime. Lorenzo, will we get the ebook with the white background? Yeah, we're working on that one. We'll work on that one. Yeah. Okay, let's see, fam. Dollar chilling. Yield still chilling. GJ, very nice, very interesting. So I think for today it's gonna be GJ or yeah, or gold or both. Why are you providing us the premium information? Because I want to have the best live streams. I want to have the best live stream. The best live stream. I want people to be on, I want people, our core group to be on the same page. That's it. It's more important than anything else for me right now. $15 minutes. We have, what's our next news here? How far is this away here? What is this? Far, yeah, okay, 9:45. No, it's 1 hour away. It's fine. Yeah, even the US30. The US30 is holding here above that swing value high here. So we talked about that one as well. When we drew this from the lowest, that was yesterday, we drew it from the lowest towards the high. Coming up with the value area as well. And you see, once again, we call it a swing trade, a swing profile. And look at that. Look at this reaction here. Look at how we're holding here. I have not seen any particular entry model which interests me though. But it is something to look at. It's definitely something to take in consideration as well. Maybe, but I think GJ and gold are the best for now, to be honest. I think it looks pretty decent to me. And it would include a 1 hour candle flip here as well. Yo. Do you want gold to close above or just to enter? I want to see. I want to actually just go and see if you can close above it. That will give us a great confirmation here, because we manipulate the lows, we tapped to key level, we then broke the internal highs, and we might then look for that continuation play here. GJ, beautiful. Beautiful. That's a good start, fam. Keep a close eye, by the way, fam, on the, if you guys are in the premium group, on the setups here, okay? Every day we're going to start posting these setups here. Making sure that you guys are updated as well. Giving you the key levels to look at. And then it's up to you to look for the right entry models based upon the ebook to study it, okay? So it's kind of a little bit of a, you know, silver platter at the beginning. Giving you a lot of different types of potential setups and key levels, so you don't have to search for them. And if you're not sure yet if the level is correct, then I can help you out. I have the ebook on my iPad and it says the author is Nico Ludek. Is that supposed to say that? So that's the designer. Okay. And that's Alfredo. Just so you know. One of our lovely traders in our community, which is also a great, incredible designer. A lot of that beautiful artwork that you see in the book itself comes from Alfredo, designer. You need a good team. So he needs also, you know, the credits. The credits there. Yeah, so this 15 minutes, right, has still not really a strong bottom wick here. So yeah, we have 11 minutes for that candle closure, but that hourly is nice. If the next hourly, let's say, closes bullish, and it flips it and it closes bullish and the next candle creates a bottom wick, yeah, I'm definitely willing to go long. Yeah. GJ, really nice, man. Really clean. Same thing, I think, for GJ here. Let me look at the yen one more time, but overall, same thing for the hourly candle. If the hourly creates us that, it gives us that wick, the next candle, then we have something potentially interesting as well here. So yeah, this is what you want. Stop loss can be, doesn't have to be there, can be right here. How many years have you been trading? So 2017. I can't believe this has already been 2 years, fam. Almost 2 years on stream. Can you believe that? It's crazy to me. That's what happens when you stream. Like, time just flies. Passes by. It's just like... Literally, if it's like... It feels like yesterday. Feels like yesterday. Eight minutes for the closure. Yeah, let me put the watermark there. I agree. I think I deleted it for some reason. I have to say I admire the controlled state of mind while you have while trading. It's because you're held accountable in front of viewers, or can you trade like that by yourself as well? Good question. So, because the strategy to me is so clear now, that I will trade exactly the same thing. If there is just a little bit of doubt in the strategy and it's not 100% certain or clear to me, yeah, then you know, I start becoming impulsive. I start to take trades because I couldn't resist it. But because it's so clear, there's no more doubt and there is more patience. And we still lose sometimes. And that's the hardest thing for people to grasp. Is like, you know, it goes in their mind like, oh, I am patient now. So now I deserve, because I'm patient, to win every trade. No, that's not how it works. That's not how trading... I wish trading was like that. The worst streams are when we wait for 4 hours, 5 hours. We had it at the we had it before. We wait for 4 or 5 hours. And you still lose a trade at the end. Well, these are all things we have to deal with. I have to say, I like on the higher time frame, when actually talking about swing trading, the accuracy is nuts. It's really, really great. But yeah, you cannot do this on YouTube. You cannot swing trade on YouTube. That's just... Well, you could maybe once in a while, but it's very difficult to do a stream like that on YouTube talking about swing trading, when you need to hold your position for sometimes weeks, months. Okay, 4 minutes. You see how the Sunday Open reacted? Strong. It's also the point of control, by the way. It's 2 levels and once. It's the opening price of the week. It's that consolidation, expansion, retracement. Now it's that entry model here. And then this is GJ, by the way. And then it's that continuation down. And look at that beautiful sell set we've been building there as well. These are all kinds of things that we can also take in consideration here. So yeah, we're very close to the hourly closure, and that's one step closer to executions. Mike, I think more people would prefer a weekly swing trade. I think people prefer coming along every day here. That's what I think most people prefer. Because we take one trade and then what do we do the rest of the week? You know what I mean? Like, and sometimes there is not even a trade for my books every week when coming down to like swing. Taking also much more fundamentals in play or in consideration as well. What is the most profitable, swing or scalp? Depends on the trader. There are really good scalpers out there. They're really good swing traders. But if you zoom out and you look at the outside spectrum, I've seen a lot of killer swing trading, a lot of killers. You can look at the leaderboards as well, of these prop firms. Most of these guys are swing. But what I like about day trading is that, I like that cash flow, daily cash flow, monthly cash flow, and utilize this for whatever. Okay, well, 45 seconds for the hourly closure. Do you trade futures? Yes. Also. 50 seconds here for the hourly. We're looking good. If we close above it and the next candle creates us a bottom wick and we flip it, I think that's a nice entry model. The 5-minute does what it did. Manipulation here. Tapped into our key level. Our key level is confirmed by a break of that high. And then I'm just looking at that continuation play here. So. $15 bottom wick. All right, I think I'm gonna place a buy stop here. Above the high. Oh, it's not necessary. Yo, this thing is tripping. Okay, I'm gonna go long. Sorry for the sound here, but it's part of the case right now. There we go. Yo, there we go. Sorry, took a while, fam. We're in. Stop loss underneath the previous level here. So consolidation, the manipulation, the expansion to the upside, internal break of structure and hourly closure above, candle flip, and the bounce of the previous or the current weekly value area high. Target in the previous daily high. Daily candle flip is at 21.80, 22.80. $22.80. I had alpha trading turned alpha meta trading terminal. Yeah, I saw it indeed. Sorry for that. Yeah. I was stripping, but we had to execute quickly. Then we have GJ as well. I want to just highlight GJ. So for GJ, break below the 190.885 is where I'm getting interested in shorting it. Not really anything to worry about for news here. Just be careful with the open. A lot of guys look to short it. I'm not interested in shorting now. Nice. We have a nice gap here as well, by the way. Next 1 minute is closing in 3 seconds. That's good. There we go. There we go. 30 pips. Let's go. Stop loss and break even. I was waiting for this move. I was waiting for this one. Stop loss and break even. I was waiting for that move. Waiting for that volume. I would take some money out for you if I were you guys. Take some money out now. Done. Riding that gap. Coming into that range. This is the first level, that range right here. Tapping into it now. If you see like a nice follow through, jackpot. Okay? Secure yourself. $40 pips right there. So far, looking strong here. Looking for that continuation here. %, TP1. Leave the rest running. Stop loss break even. Leave the rest running. And if it goes straight to the highs, at some point we're gonna go. We're gonna go. And you're in a sick position. One of these trades is gonna do it. So you have to zoom out. The perspective, zoom out over 100 trades. One of these trades are gonna be such a killer one that you just move here. Okay. So a lot of guys were selling here. I don't know. I see this as a buy. And if it's not a buy, we have secured ourselves. And because it's the hourly, you want to see that follow through here. There's much more to take out as well. It's also the 4 hour. It's not just the 1 hour. It's also the 4 hour. So that's important as well to mention. So again, the consolidation and the manipulation, then the expansion, the hourly closure. This is entry model 3. Okay, so I want you guys to go to entry model 3 at page 50. 53. 52, sorry, 52. Okay. 52. So you have that manipulation, that consolidation, manipulation, that expansion, the break, internal highs. This is it's a hybrid between 52 and 53. Okay, so go through that and see why we took this trade right here. Okay, so there is no more question about the move. Like I said, we have to keep it tight with our stop loss and our risk management. And the reason why is, you know, the news. A lot of things are coming still. 30 minutes. We have the 20 minutes for New York Stock Exchange. Then we have news at 50 minutes after that, the PMI. Then we have the PMI. So much stuff is coming. Okay. So much stuff is coming. GJ could be interesting as well. If you have an entry too high, I would not. I would be careful. But I think we entered at the right moment here. And we got power. Yeah, we got power as well. We got power as well. Let's see if I can get like a text in right now. This is the first time I actually put it in. Trades taken. Let me see if I can do that. Trades taken. Woo! Yeah, we're gonna get like a monster at some point. That's, you know, keeping our wrist tight, monsters. You will see. Gonna be sick. 50 minutes for the New York Stock Exchange here. Redu says always do the opposite of Lorenzo does. Yeah, maybe that's also a good plan. A good game plan as well. You're right. You're right. So come on the stream and do exactly the opposite. Please. Please, please, please. Okay, we're out there. Okay. Break even for the rest. The remaining 50. What was this? Around 30, okay. I need to check my phone real quick. So yeah, soon Vantage is now at in trading view. So soon I'm gonna trade on trading view, fam. Just so you guys know. I think it's gonna be awesome. I think it's gonna be sick. Yeah, absolutely. Oh wait, 1 second. Pretty. actually gonna just change this now very, very soon here. We're gonna put in our entry models now because you know exactly what our entry models are. So 3A. To make it easier for you. 3A. Actually, I need to, yeah, 3A. Let's just do that. All right. So let's see how we go here. We're gonna have a lot of support around this level. I think a lot of sellers will step in here. That's not really a surprise, but I think we're holding quite well so far. So that was a quick scalp. All right. Looking forward here. Dominic says I'm on Vantage last 2 months and I need to say it's really good. Thanks. It's better than FOREX. FOREX. I've never heard of that one. How did you find, man? How do you guys find these brokers? Jeez. All right. That's wild. That's crazy. Look at GJ. Yeah. So for GJ here. Okay. Same thing. First hourly tapped into it. The second hourly can tap into it as well. If you see that rejection again and you flip that candle, then the previous candle, or at least let's say the first candle that tapped into it, it's a for sure 100% short. Entry for me, stop loss above the high. And because we're already in a bearish trend here, okay, and we have not properly tested this range, targeting at least the lows here. Trades completely different from gold. Gold has a completely different, you know, requires a completely different way of trading it. Whereas this is much more, you know, much more direct. You can hold trades a bit longer as well. A lot of different variables around it too. Okay. Ivy says you don't find these brokers, they find you. Yeah. John says I'm still in the trade. I lost 400. Well, that's above our entry still, so you should be good now. So if you want to get out, this is your chance. Lorenzo, why is it that nobody says win when you get a 30 pip move? I don't know. I don't know. Because our, I don't know. At least smash up the like button a little bit. All right. It's studying live. That's what we're doing here. We have our studies here. We're studying live. Okay. That's the best way of doing it. Execute. So, hey. 30 pips, 30 pips. Okay. You can always close your position. $30 pips on gold is nothing. True, it's a small trade, I agree. It's a small trade. It's better than 10 pips or 5 pips, right? But the win comes also from the understanding of what we're doing here. The understanding of how it works. So yes, we can take a trade, we can win. Sometimes we're gonna make monster trades. Sometimes we're gonna get small trades. But the practitioner is the same, right? The practitioner is the same. The way we're doing it, the way we're going over the market is the same. Okay. You have always DJs that don't close, that don't follow, that don't close their position, that hold on to their trades. That's up to you. But next time that will be hopefully a blessing. So any re-entry, so for me, I think if price now decides to come down here, let's just see how the New York Stock Exchange opens up here. Because what happened now is that we manipulated first the lows and then we manipulated the highs, right? We manipulate the lows, we manipulate the highs. Now we're back in the range again. So we took our trade from the manipulation of the high. We're now back in that same old trade. Now we have the New York Stock Exchange opening up. 30-minute candle is going to close. Within this range itself, I will be a little bit cautious. Yeah. Vantage side doesn't open from Italy. I don't know. Some brokers do not allow. I don't know. I do not know exactly which countries accept Vantage, which countries are not accepted. But it should be the majority of the world, man. Like they're massive. One of the biggest brokers out there. Yeah. Gold is still holding up above it, right? It's still holding up quite well. Like, I can guarantee you there are a lot of sellers that entered here. Lorenzo, why are you always doing the opposite of everyone else? I mean, that's just coincidence, I think. Like, I don't look at other traders. I don't look, oh, he did this, so, you know, he must be... No, I just look at what I see. And for me, that's enough. Ebook says it retraced from the swing very low, previous daily high, to that low before manipulating. How are you doing, man? The Ebook Designs, good to see you again. I see dollar good. Dollar is actually in resistance now. Dollar is actually slowing down significantly. So the dollar is actually getting rejected from that daily level. Has now some trend line support here on the 4-hour. But it's actually a rejection here. If you look here at the dollar, you see this high, you see this, you see this. We're now in resistance. So also take that in consideration. Yeah, the dollar came up, but we are in resistance now at the moment. Okay. All right, so you didn't stick to the trading plan. Going for the all-time high gold trade. Psychology, a lot of news plus preparation for the NFP. Wait for confirmation, keeping my wrist tight. Do not overcommit. That's my trading plan right there. Took out some profits. TP1. And usually when I have my TP1, I put my stop loss on break even. So that's the plan. For sure, for sure. So we have the open in like what, 2 minutes now. So any trade taken now can go in either direction here. GJ is definitely something I'm interested in as our alternative here. US30, like we talked about, is just doing yeah, we're gonna see now also how the New York opens up and if something happens here. Too bad you cannot have multiple take profits on TradingView. It's pretty easy. You click on the cross, you fill in the lot size. If you have one lot, two lots open, you close one lot. It's pretty simple. If it's one lot or if it's 0.5 lots, you close 0.25 lots. If it's 0.1, and so on and so on. What are we waiting for? Where does he plan to enter? We just took a trade. We're now waiting for price to... yeah, for time to develop here. So the New York Stock Exchange opens up. We have news in 15 minutes. So I think it's important to wait for that to see what's going on here. And in the meantime, we can have a look at GJ, see how price develops here. And then, yeah, we have something here. Also the US30, man. If we start breaking above the 39,233, then we might see something like an expansion here. But a lot of volume coming in now. Still quite neutral on gold here. I'm definitely not bearish. That's for sure. Ebook didn't receive the email. Can take a couple minutes here. We have the New York open right now. I think the best thing is to just wait for the news here, fam. 15 minutes. Nice, I like the hourly indeed. GV says, I think the market is waiting for the news. Yeah, I agree. Remark for GJ. So we talked about GJ before. We're getting rejected Sunday Open for now. That's not an entry though. It's a start. It's a good sign. It's like the first thing that we're looking at. If you now start coming down here after this hourly, so this hourly candle develops, taps into it, and it flips, and it gives us like another top wick, and it reverses. I call it the double wick confirmation. On that break of that internal candle, it's at 190.894. If you start coming down and we break that, I'm gonna go short, placing my stop loss above the highs. And then targeting this beauty right here. That's what I'm aiming for and waiting for right now. So the hourly needs to give us that, that flip or something like that. And then we have it. Gold holding up, getting bought up here. Internally as well. What happened in this range, right? So yeah, it's that fixed range right here. So it's the fixed value area high. And we have the point of control there. So it's funny that everyone is talking about suddenly sells now, and price can definitely come down, but if I would take a sell, then people would say, no, it's a buy because the trend is bullish. Yo, why are you selling, Lorenzo? Because the trend is, we're in an uptrend. When I take a buy, no, hey, Lorenzo, it's a sell because no, it's a sell right now. No more questions about it. we have our tools. We have our things. We know exactly what to do. Yeah, who has traded with TradingView before? Of course, if you trade on futures, you have to trade with TradingView. Like 90% of people trade on TradingView. Or these portals like Tradeovate or something like that. Also quite nice. Harder to understand if you're new. Quite nice if you get it. FOREX, it's not as common, but it's gonna happen much more. Much more people start or will trade with TradingView soon. You will see it. All the brokers are stepping over. They realized that MetaQuotes or MetaTrader is like, you know, Windows XP for the people that you know, for the millennials, you know it. Windows XP. Pullback higher time frame, trend lower time frame. Yeah, we have news in like, what, 8 minutes. So 8 minutes, fam, for more news coming. And not just 8 minutes. We have then 2 more events coming along in 22 minutes. So when the hourly closure is there. So it's gonna get trickier. That's why, like I said, keeping our risk as tight as possible now is the best thing. In my opinion, I'm very happy because we took a trade. It was a quick one. Nothing crazy, nothing spectacular. It went up 30 pips. We closed 50%. We let the rest running, see where it would take us. If price comes down, then fantastic. But then, you know, we're out before the major news and all that stuff. So we were able to secure ourselves before the next 2 news events and the New York Stock Exchange open. I think that's good. Now it's time to sit on our hands, see how the news operates. Fixed POC, internal reaction. But 1 more minute for. Sorry, not 1 more minute. 6 more minutes left for that closure. $30 pips, you mean 3 pips? No. Oh, look at the POC, fam. Wow. $22.71.7. POC is reacting from it quite strong here. Is LTA similar to the V3 in Discord? Yeah, so we had the V3 before. We're rebranding it to LTA. LTA stands for Limitless Training Academy. And when talking about our concepts, it's the Limitless Training Academy concepts. Oof, look at the POC, man. Look at the POC of that internal range. 2271.779. My bad. 2271.8. Practically the same. And it's pretty good so far. Great reaction so far. But again, news can do anything. Yeah. So price is still where our initial entry was. Based upon the POC. Okay, GJ is breaking it, so no trade for GJ. If we close above it, invalidate it. No entry. Let's see, if you create a massive wick, that will be nice, but we have to see now. That's why we have entry models, right? Entry model confirmations here. Okay. If there was no news, I would have taken maybe another trade here. Well, we have 3 minutes left, so hey. But the POC, fam. All right. The POC is wild. Okay. Like we're talking perfection. We're talking perfection, right? Important. You see that? Tapped into it once, twice, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then the last one, the 6th one, tapped into the POC. And boom. Push up here. But again, this is news. Coming in like a couple minutes now. So be aware. Be aware. Amazing to see how the POC is respected. It's unbelievable, bro. You will experience it yourself when you test it out. How can I connect my Vantage account to TradingView? You go to the trading panel and you go to Vantage. You click on connect. Brand new, brand new, brand new. Fantastic stuff here. If you guys want to join me on the ride, I'm gonna hop over to TradingView soon. Not yet, but shortly. Okay, what? 30 seconds. Even the reaction is just like, what, 50 pips. It's crazy. Okay, news. First news, at least. Nothing crazy. Okay. Next one, 15 minutes. Yeah, let's get this all behind us. The last 15 minutes, and then we had it all. We've seen it all, and then yeah, congrats, by the way, with the 20k Discord members, man. That's a big deal. That's big. 20,000 people in our Discord. Huge, huge, huge. Yeah. 50 minutes to the news, Lorenzo. Yeah. Yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. We have, it's one of these days. It's one of these days. The NFP. But if it makes sense, I just have one rule with news trading and for big events, and that is that I do not trade news at an all-time high. I do not trade news at an all-time high. Okay. When gold is an all-time high and there is like the CPI, NFP, you name it, then I don't trade news. That's the only rule. For the rest, I usually take a news trade because I have levels to work with. I think gold is running up quite strong. What do you guys think? I don't know. It might change, but the POC has been holding up very well. So Yeah. Lobo says I'm still holding. Yeah, let's see the chat. What is the sentiment, fam? What is the sentiment? Buy, sell? The sellers disappear in the chat. When it starts to, you know, consolidate, the sellers come back in the chat. Price goes up, the sellers disappear in the chat. $11 minutes though for the, yeah, 11 minutes left. So that initial reaction from the PSC is super, super interesting. That's for sure. Joke says the book does not load. Just be patient. Sometimes patience is all you need with loading as well, because it is a big book. It is a big book here, all right? It's free, but it's massive. It has 74 pages. 70 pages of information. So, yeah, it makes a lot of sense, right? That it has to load. We were thinking about compressing it. The problem with compressing it is that it lowers the quality. Don't want to have it too low because you want to see the levels right here. You know, you want to see the levels like holding up, and it has to look clean. So if you think if it's not working on the phone, then do it on a PC. If you don't have a PC, then wait a minute. Does it take a while for the email to come through? Yes, it will take you like 5 minutes max. Maximum 5 minutes. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Why do you give your ebook for free? Yeah, I answered the question before, but I mean, why not? Right? I'm training I want to train the core audience, the people that really like this. Understanding the strategy on stream, but also for themselves, because I just know that I have something here that's special, and I've been working with it for 2 years, but I've never, you know, publicly doing a lot of it because I wanted to test it, and I don't want to come with random ideas. I want to, you know, have the fundamentals behind it working. A concept does not just comes out of thin air. You know, it takes a lot of time to develop. And now after 2 years, I feel like, yeah, we have it. We have it. And I really believe it's going to change a lot of people's lives. I really, truly believe this. And yeah, I think the reason why it's free, it's just, yeah, why not? Why not just give it away? And just make sure that a lot of people, you know, apply it and just come back with feedback. With their feedback in the market. What is your experience, you know? How's it going for you so far? What have you noticed? Not everything has to cost money, you know? But the streams will get much more fun and exciting. Trader says, I read your book, it was boom. It was boom. That was your impression. Boom. I appreciate it though. GJ is not a sell? Maybe. Let's see how we close here because we have the hourly closure. We have the Sunday open is still holding. The PSC is still holding. So I'm still patiently waiting to see how I develop here, but we'll see how price develops here. We understand that, you know, it is getting a lot of selling pressure now. A lot of sellers are stepping in. The question is, will that be enough to take over? We'll see. ET Pop says Powell's speech in 2 hours. Is it in 2 hours? Yeah, it's in 2 hours, yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be late. It's gonna be far away. I think the most important one is the ISM. And that's in like 5 minutes. So, yeah, we're holding up. We're holding up. Emo says we're gonna love starting to do this week. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Yeah, look at the PVC here, holding up like crazy. Both sellers and buyers are here, and I could see it in the chat as well that a lot of guys are long, a lot of guys are short. Very mixed, very mixed. I'm very impressed with how strong gold is holding, actually. Very impressive. But for now, back to consolidation. Let's see if Tommy is here. Tommy boy.
What's happening? My guy, can you hear me? Okay, we're acting like you don't hear me. Okay, because I hear myself in the stream. You know that, Lorenzo, right? Hello.
Sorry, man. Yeah.
I'm just sitting here like, yeah, I'm gonna wait because I heard myself in the stream, so I was like,
Okay, wait 1 second.
I'm just gonna wait.
Oh. What up, bro?
What's up? You good?
I'm good. How are you, man?
I'm doing fantastic. I saw you had a good, beautiful gold trade.
Quick scalp.
Quick scalp.
We call it a quickie.
Is that a quickie? Is that so?
That's a quickie,
Is
right
that how
there.
you call it? Okay. All right. All right. A
Absolutely.
quickie. That's awesome. I like it. All right, guys. That was a quickie. All right. What are we looking at?
Yeah, we're looking at the news, bro. 3 minutes left for gold. Yeah, have you looked at the indices?
Yeah, I'm looking at NASDAQ currently as we speak. I had a little long, but eventually they reversed during that small news event.
Yeah.
But maybe a new long is coming as well. I'm just
Yeah.
waiting for the new 4-hour to open up. It's in the next 2 minutes.
The 4-hour, yeah? Exactly.
Yeah.
On futures, not on spot.
Oh, also on spot. Yeah.
What, on the NAS?
Yeah, in 2 minutes. Yeah. NASDAQ has the same opening prices as futures. 1800.
No, it's 1 hour later.
Oh, for me it is in 4 hours and 2 minutes.
Go to the NAS, spot, CFD, and look at the 4-hour candle.
Yeah, it's in 2 minutes.
Not for me, bro. I don't know what's going on here.
Yeah, this one is a Pepperstone. Yeah, it might be on the broker.
Ah, okay. That's so weird, by the way.
Yeah,
that's so weird. Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, let's see.
Okay.
Yeah, different brokers. You know how it goes, right?
I love the chat today. I don't know what's going on, but I just love the chat today.
Let me see. Quickie and okay, never mind. All right.
The chat is so funny.
Yeah,
Man.
Chat is on fire today. The LTA chat. All right, let's see. We have news as well, right? In what, like a few seconds?
Yeah.
Awesome, I love it.
Yeah. We're holding up. We're holding up above the POC. There we go.
Let's see, 7 seconds.
And boom. Negative. Boom. Boom.
Big push.
Boom, boom. Everyone was in a cell.
Yeah, they're quiet now, right?
Everyone was in a cell. Except us. We were in buys.
That's what we call quickie power. You guys need to understand.
I mean, this could still flip. Don't get me wrong here. This could still flip. But that's a big move. That was the boom boom that we needed here.
The boom boom. Let's go. I love it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy. All right, let's see.
Fatih says yes. I passed my prop from challenge, Lorenzo. Good. If you held it, fantastic. Fantastic. Congrats.
That was a Powell quickie.
Yeah.
Powell is in a few hours, but I like it.
GJ is we close below, yeah? Yeah, it seems invalidated. We close below, but it seems invalidated. It seems already way too far up here. Of course. Yeah, look at that move, man.
It's insane. Also on NASDAQ, it's pushing, bro. It's putting a top pick on the daily candle right now.
Yeah. Did it hold? Also not a problem. Also not a problem. You know, you have all kinds of news coming along here. Okay. You had the New York Stock Exchange open. You had 3 news events that came after. If you took some profits, fantastic. Get in, get out. Next trade comes when there is not a news event like that or not too much happening, and that's how you manage your risk. For the other, people that did, and they say, "Hey, listen, my strategy is I hold everything till the end." Also good. There are people do this as well here. Sarmat says everybody is selling on Telegram channels. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's messed up for them. Yep, it is what it is.
So one more time, right? it was straightforward, right? So this is so forget about the news right now, okay? The only reason why we were extremely tight and committed to 30 pips only was just because of that. But let's just see a normal session and just look at the LTA ebook here. Get into that entry model at page 53. So go to page 53. That's the entry model confirmation. So, sorry, page 52. 52. So number one, what happened? Let's just evaluate it real quickly. Let's just go quickly through it here. So, okay. Let's go to the 30-minute, yeah? Okay, we came here. All right. Let's just draw it. We use the limitless LTA concepts indicator. We have the data of the week. Okay, you have also the data of the previous day. You can use the previous day. You take it from the left to the right. It gives you a couple levels here. You could see that the Monday and Tuesday together gave you the same levels here. So the value area high was at 2265.5 here. So let's draw that. That's number one. So that's what we call the current weekly value area high. You'll find this on page 20 something. Okay, the POC as well. It's not important right now, but it's definitely, if we broke it, that would have been the next level to look at. So what happens? Price comes in. It starts to consolidate before news. We have so many events, right? News comes, first news comes, the ADP taps into the value area high. We knew this already. We saw that one coming, right? We had that key level. We said, if you see a continuation down for both assets, I will still be looking for a reversal play back to the upside. The first level is the previous daily value area high at 2,266. That could mean stop loss taken out during news, rebalancing, setting for a reversal. If the value area high breaks and closes below, then the POC is next. We held. Okay, first confirmation is a closure on the 30-minute above. That's good. Then you have the 5-minute. And the 5-minute is showing you that pattern, that consolidation pattern. So we have that consolidation here. We have that expansion, the manipulation. We took out all the lows, we manipulated the lows. We then look at the previous high, right? That's the high. That's exactly entry model 3. So once you get to that key level, entry model 3, break of that high. Closure above on the 1 hour or 30 minute. In this case, it was the 1 hour, I believe, the 1 hour flip. And he targeted then the previous daily high, let's say, okay? Or you get into that gap and you take your profits at that gap, right? You had that gap fill, you're actually at that gap fill. We're still roughly around between the top of our initial trade and that entry was still another 20 pips. Could also be an opportunity. Depends how you manage your risk. That's all up to you. But that's a key example of what we call entry model 3 happening after that reaction from the current weekly value area high. Okay. So everyone who trusted the process, even if you just got in quickly, you made a quick buck and it was not like a massive move because you closed earlier. It does not matter because you learned something today. All right. You learned something very important. You learned how an entry model works real time. So a W in the chat for yourself. And we're going to keep doing this. I need to copy that actually. That's actually a great example for later. We'll do this later. Yeah. Cool. Tapping into a key level based upon volume. Volume is absolutely king. Entry model 1, 2, or 3. Entry model 3A or B. 2A or B. 5 entry models in total. Nice one, Tommy.
Yes, sir.
Nice one, bro. Good job.
It's really, really good.
So what are you looking at for the NASDAQ right now? Because it's moving, right?
Yeah, right now, yeah, just waiting for the closure of this candle, right? So we have a 15 that put a top wick now on the daily as well.
Yeah.
It might be a continuation higher, but for now it's purely waiting on the closure and see how the news closes.
Yeah.
Because I'm also, of course, reminding myself that we have more news coming later on. So I just want to see, okay, what happens now, because a lot of liquidity has been taken. So it's not all about waiting for the closure.
Yeah.
And then we might see continuation higher, you know? We might see continuation higher, but it also might just die out now because of this heavy injection candle. Because it's a really big candle. It's let me see. It's about,
and it didn't break above the previous highs, so it's still struggling to break through it. If it does though, yeah, I think like an hourly closure is important there, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
But it looks pretty good to me, to be honest, because the main reason why is now getting rejected is because it tapped into that initial internal range that we see here.
Yeah.
But the idea is, of course, that you reclaim back, pull back, and look for continuation up, because the overall structure is still up, it's still bullish.
Yeah, we're still bullish, yeah.
And the internal structure is now showing us that W formation, and we bounced from the swing POC. At least on spot we did. So if you draw, let's say, the fixed range volume profile from the low to the high, you came to that red line exactly where we're holding here. So if you now get a confirmation, that will mean a higher high, higher low, and then let's go. We're gonna go for the highs. And the highs are interesting because there are some really nice targets there, such as a triple top equal highs to target. Very clean.
100%. Yeah, they're really clean indeed.
Very, very clean. Okay.
Yeah, looking good, bro.
So the next wave is coming. I'm back in 1 second here. This is good. One more potential trade scenario for today. Because we had all the news behind us now. So there is no more surprises. So I think there is still some potential here. So give me 1 moment, man.
I'll see you in a bit, bro. Please tell me, buy or sell. He just told you a precise overview. You make your analysis from that, my guy. Bro. Yo, bro, what's up? You good? Thomas, your USD broke. Let me check your USD for you. Give me 1 second, yeah? Let me see what your USD is showing to us right now. Yeah, it also, of course, it shot up as well during the news. It might actually continue, but it's really important that you wait for the closures of the candle, because you need to have that in your favor. Because it could also be that they inject liquidity and that they go the other way afterwards. All right, Shams. Thank you, but don't worry about it. Thomas, how's boxing going? Going good. Going good, get a Celix. How's it going for you, bro? You still following those lessons? Still following those lessons? Thomas, do something. yeah. yeah. Where's the ebook? You will find the ebook in the description. You can instantly download it from there. Buy or sell, please. I have to buy a car. I started, but I've been sore for 2 days. Might go tomorrow. Yeah, the soreness is it's part of boxing, bro. You need to get used to it. Boxing is a really, really heavy sport. You will get a sore body, especially if you start sparring. You will get used to it, though. There's the link to the ebook in the start of the description. If you look at it, it's the first link in the description. Would you ever consider MMA? Yeah, I've been thinking about switching to MMA for a pretty long time already, to be honest. I've been boxing for over 6 years now, and I do like boxing a lot, but I would like to also do some groundwork on the side. Gold is crazy right now, yeah. Yeah, it's all based on the news, guys. There's a lot of liquidity coming into the market, and it's important that you just stay patient for a little bit and let the closures tell you the story, and then you can anticipate something. Where can I see news? You can see news in FOREX Factory. You have multiple platforms where you can watch news. I personally use FOREX Factory. Thomas boxing for 6 years. Stop asking buy or sell for own good. Nah, bro. It's all love. It's all love. It's all love, my guy. Fractured my hand in sparring. Not me. Didn't wrap my hands. Oh, well, the boxing wrap is mostly for the wrist. Unless you hit like a tank, of course. But it's mostly for the wrist, to be honest. At least for my end, right? Like you can use some, like you have you can put a sponge on your knuckles to protect them. I don't really feel my knuckles anymore, but eventually that goes away. How long have you been trading? 3.5 years. I'm thinking about buying gloves for boxing soon, but I'm not sure which ones are the best. Well, you have a lot of different brands, right? I personally like, you have a lot of them. You have Venom, right? It's mostly used in the kickboxing or Muay Thai. But it, like, in the end, like, they all mostly use the same material. I wouldn't buy them from Adidas and stuff like that, personally. So use an actual fighting brand where you buy your fighting stuff from. Do you think you would ever lose to a guy with no fighting experience and your weight class in a boxing match? Well, you mean fighting experience regarding like boxing experience? Like that's the thing, right? Like someone could maybe fight without actual boxing experience, you know? So On your trading journey, would you consider on quitting your day job and focus on trading? I don't have a day job. But if you if you are actually like working a job and you're trading, I mean, it depends. Like, it depends on what kind of job you're working, you know? If you can work a job at night and continuing creating cash flow, it's of course better. It also works for your psychology. Are you in any position on gold? Currently, we are not in a position. We already had a position. Well, Lorenzo already had a position. Just hit a quick 40 pips on NAS. Well done, Ryan. Well done, my guy.
What's happening, G's?
What's happening, Lorenzo? What's up?
Yeah, quick question. So who looked into this entry model 3? Page number 52. I want to see it in the chat right now. I want to see people reading it, going through it, taking this in consideration. Then maybe watch back the stream later on. Go back to the beginning of the stream. The way we're talking about it, okay? I want people to implement this shit. That's what I want, all right? Very important. The next up is the, so page number 28, right here. And page number 50, man, I'm so bad in numbers, 53. 52. 52. Okay. So for now, yeah, you can say, okay, lower time frame here, look at this range. You have that fixed range. It's going to be a rejection from one of these levels. And it was a rejection play around the close to the very high. But you could say the POC is holding up also still initially. So you can literally trade it from key level to key level. Also, if you want to, if you want that as our targets here. It's also at the end of the book, we're talking about the targets, not only entry models, but your targets as well. What are your targets? And in this case, when it comes down to certain targets in the market, key levels can be targets as well. Very important stuff. Okay. So for now, let's quickly go to the dollar. Dollar is still indeed looking weaker. We have the youth still quite strong. Is that flipping? We need to confirm that real quick. The youth is indeed yeah, it kind of okay, yeah. Yeah. Youth indeed started to tank here. That was the main cause for gold to spike up indeed. Building, news tank, and reverse here. So yeah. For now. Yeah, the candle closure, like Thomas said, you know, the candle, the closures tell the story. Or what are you always saying, Tommy? The wicks do the damage. The closures tell the story. I agree with this one for now. And if you look here at the hourly, you see indeed that, you know, we have no bottom wick as well. So yeah, just wait and see how this one closes as well. Same as the 30-minute, by the way. We closed that in 7 minutes. So GJ's invalidated, fam. No entry model for that. No entry model for that. NASDAQ is going, bro. NASDAQ is going.
I'm looking at it. Yeah, I'm looking at it. Letting it do its thing for now. Because it's like it opened up, but on the 15-minute as well without a bottom wick on both of them. So they're pushing to something. They really want to go somewhere, and then yeah, it's important to wait.
Yuri's 27. USD cut short. Rejected previous weekly POC. Current week POC manipulated New York and London and tanked for the win. Nice. I like to hear that type of stuff. Beautiful. So we can never know the market moves, so it's either buy or sell. So it would be good to place both buy or sell with both risk over 30 pip in order to make 100 pips. Well, if you place both a buy and a sell and it goes into one direction, and you have both a buy and a sell open here, unless you mean a buy or sell stop. But if you're just talking about a market entry, you're not going to be making any money. If it's a buy stop or sell stop, you can, but then be aware of the manipulation that happens a lot, right? It tags you in, it reverses, happens all the time as well. So yeah, that's why I'm not a big fan of just placing both buy and sell stops. If it was that easy, then yeah, everyone would do it and nobody would lose money.
I just keep pushing on NASDAQ as well, yeah.
All right. Lorenzo, would you teach your future son MMA or boxing? 100%. 100%. Your future sons. 100%. I think, you know, boxing, you know, it kind of refers to violence, right? But it's definitely not the case. It's actually the most respectful thing that you can do. Number one, you teach him, you know, to build confidence, to stand up for himself whenever he needs to. And it's actually in the gym, the most respectful atmosphere. One-to-one comment is not as respectful, but on ingredients it is. And it's the best thing for cardio, man. There is nothing like it. There's nothing like you know, boxing, MMA, you name it, when it comes down to conditioning. So what are we looking for the NAS after the hourly closure? So NAS is pushing up pretty hard now. The overall structure is still extremely bullish. There are a lot of highs here that are interesting targets to look at. We tapped indeed into the swing POC here. I think on the lower time frame, we were building up that confirmation. I think we came down as low as the value area low, and we shoot up from there. This could have been an entry overall when you look at that break, but that went so aggressive and so quick that unless you placed a buy stop there, you will probably have missed out on that one. So for now, I think the best thing to do is to look at that internal range and utilize this range as our tool of reference. Come back to any of these key levels, which could definitely happen, and then wait for a response there. For gold has 3 minutes for the 30-minute closure, and depending on how much volume there is, we'll see how that one goes here. Because if there is not enough volume, then it's gonna die out and it's just gonna start consolidating here. But I do believe that we have Jerome Powell still speaking. So I doubt that we're just gonna consolidate. But in order to get, you know, interested, either want to see the manipulation of the highs, or once again coming back to these internal structures again and see how we develop there. Rise was my first trade with you today after 2 weeks of streaming. Amazing feeling. Thank you. Amazing, bro. Make sure that you understand why we entered, what the reason is behind this. So you can apply this also for yourself. The ebook is coming in a white edition is coming. I agree. I mean, it just looks too clean. But I do get it. I do get it. Yeah. It will not look as nice, but it will be functional for when you print it out. Which page is where you identify key levels? Practically every page until 50. Until page 50.
Log, if you go back a little bit into time, you can actually see, you can clearly see what Lorenzo saw for NQ. You don't have to send it out 20 times.
NASDAQ is going wild. US30 is chilling. It's going up, but it's chilling. It's coming down a little bit more. NASDAQ is absolutely going crazy. Really, really crazy. I do think that gold is holding way too strong right now for sales here.
Yeah, NAS is going crazy, bro. It's actually insane. We have a new 30 minute and 1 minute, 20 seconds.
Yeah. Yeah, the swing POC held really strong. How did it take you to master trading? Well, I'm still working and trying to improve every day. So it's never mastered, in my opinion. I think you can always become better. Because there are too many variables. What I do think is interesting though, is, and I think that's the best way to do it, is to try everything. And get perspective. Gain as much perspective about the market as you can. And that just takes time. So, yeah. Will you open new trades today? Maybe based upon gold if there's enough volume. And we get to one of our internal levels, then maybe. The POC held really, really strong. And the very high is back at 274. But the POC is by far, was by far the strongest here. And most important level to look at.
Yeah, looking at NASDAQ again, it's continuing high without another bottom wick. So let's see what it's gonna do.
Yeah.
Just keeps pushing.
Powell is always blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Yeah. It's the same script. Like, I can guarantee you, this guy is in his bed dreaming. 2%, strong labor market.
Facts.
No doubt. Do you explain the strengths of candles and wicks in your ebook? Yeah. So when you come down to these entry models, the formations of candles tell the story, and are the main reasons for our entries. So yeah, candle formations are super important for our strategy. Absolutely. Yeah, super important. Is there any funded account you recommend? FTMO has been there since 2015. Track records. Let's check my question. Been here since years. I don't know what you're. I can't see it, man.
Should you enter a trade on gold if your entire margin is only 0.01? That means you're putting your entire trade, your entire account on one trade. No financial advice, but it doesn't sound smart, I guess, right?
Yeah. Yeah, at this moment right now for gold, by the way, when we look at the range, yes, okay, you're pushing up, but at the same time, we still have that 1 hour candle, right? We're still in that same hourly candle here. And that hourly candle still, as you know, can go up, can come down, can flip back. Like there's still too much happening in between. You can see it's also right in the center of two ranges. It's sitting right in the middle. So I think it's important for me to let price develop and to give us a little bit more of a confirmation when it comes down to an expansion in either one of these ranges again. How to deal with adapting all the time in trading as compared to other businesses? Or is it a grind in all business? And bro, how to stay motivated even at a break-even phase? How How do you do adapting all the time in trading? Yeah, when it comes down to the adapting, when markets are different, or I get what you mean. There are different phases. Sometimes you finally get it, and then the market shifts. And then that whole pair that you traded trades differently. Yeah, that takes time, man. So I can just say, okay, that just takes a lot of time, a lot of, you know, time and understanding, you could better say. That's why I'm working on that strategy that can help with, you know, getting rid of that that momentum, you know, that shift, that market shift, finding something that's a hybrid that can work on all kinds of different in all kinds of different markets, news related, not news related, seasonalities, and you name it. The only thing that we need though, it is volume, right? Volume is kind of important here. How to stay motivated? Hey, this comes down to your why, my G. So if you are, you know, if your why is not strong enough, it's not going to work out. You need to know exactly what your reason is. Why do you trade? What's the reason why you want to become a successful trader? Some people like to trade but don't take it that serious, so they don't not really care as much. Now with trading, you really need to care. You really need to care about your setups. You really need to care about your trading. That's the only way to make it happen, is by actually caring about what you're doing here. If you don't, it's also fine. But, you know, you just have some fun, take some trades, enjoy, fun. But when it comes down to like your income, you know, and being responsible for people around you, you need to take it extremely serious.
NASDAQ is stagnating for a little bit now, so that's interesting. Slowing down. I would never short it here though. But let's see, maybe if it comes down a little bit. Also depends on of course when they are coming down, but who knows? Might be a continuation higher. Gold actually flipped bullish on the current 15-minute.
Yeah.
Pretty heavily as well.
Yeah, I agree. You're not a real trader until you have blown a few accounts. I mean, it depends, right? Some people, I know people who are too cautious. Also, from the beginning of their career. I personally was too reckless, but I also know people that are too cautious. So it's tough, man. It's tough. You know, you don't have to blow accounts. Like, it's not a must to become successful. It will teach you a lesson. It will teach you a lesson. That's for sure. Yeah. Yeah, so all the sellers are gone now. Like, or at least all the sellers that stepped in here at this rollover that we saw when we expanded are stopped out. You can see that by its wick. I think that's exactly where most guys have put their stop loss. You know, above that high, in that gap, you name it. So that's done. Now, buyers are in control, you could say. Yeah, we're in that range here. The question is there enough follow through to continue? Or do we need to slow down and come back once again to create some sort of, you know, extra formation? I think for now we're looking very strong. But keep in mind, it's still that 1 hourly candle that did it. So I want to see that's getting closed. if you want to take a second trade. In the meantime, let's also look at a couple other pairs as well, just to see what's happening. Okay, while waiting for gold here to close. Let me know what you guys want to see. Let's do that. Let's take our time here. GJ invalidated. No entry. That's why I'm never a big fan of limit orders, unless it's news or something like that. But no, I want to see these entry models play out. Let's see. GU. Okay, let's do GU. Let's check out GU for a second while waiting for gold here. Wow. Let me quickly change the settings here. So okay. So if you look at the 30-minute, this is the previous week and the previous range of the previous week. We're smashing through the previous weekly very low, very aggressively. The POC is at 126243. I have to say we're looking strong. We're looking quite strong though. So yeah, definitely not a confirmation. We need to tap into it. We might still reverse. You never know because it is the previous weekly POC. Major level. Center of that range. The dollar is now tanking. So very, very weak dollar at this particular moment. Next stop for the dollar could be, need to see where it is. I mean, the dollar looking also very weak, man. Look at that break. And it moved down. A level that I would look at is this one. Right here. And this has to do with this high. You see that high? You see that high? You see that high? If you start coming down here, what's going to happen is the dollar will get here. And GU will get there. Okay? So it will come up. For now, it's very strong. So if you're looking for longs, you missed the move. I would definitely not buy. You missed the move. This is extremely aggressive move to the upside, right? Let's go to the 4-hour. Let's start out with the daily. Let's quick look at the daily here. Just want to see how we go. Okay, yeah, we're gonna face some serious resistance here. So it's a serious level. The 126.2. So my suggestion, wait how we respond here while we observe what the dollar is doing, because the dollar has still some room. But this is a major level for the dollar. If the dollar gets there and it bounces, and you know, we're around here, then an entry model could come into place. Same thing. But buying for shorts, but for buys now, I'm like, you know, that expansion was already way too aggressive. You need to wait for a pullback. You know, look for a continuation. Look where the dollar is at. See where we can go from there. On the higher time frame, yeah, we did bounce off of a major key level as well. So, you know, it's not my favorite short here. I would not, you know, there are not many signals that imply that we're just gonna break down. But if the dollar is there at 103.9 and GU is still around the POC and it starts bouncing, it could definitely react. And you see it already happening right now. You see already the initial reaction happening at this particular moment. So pay very close attention to the 126.243. And look at the ebook and stuff to see if you can find any entry models. But the dollar has to give you somewhat of a confirmation as well. Let's quickly go to the dollar and the previous week as well here. Yeah, that's what I mean. So the POC of the dollar the previous week aligns with the POC from GU. So we have not tapped into that level yet. We're very close though. Very close, you see? So what you can do now is you can literally wait for price to tap into that level. Wait how you respond. Do the same thing in GU and try to balance it out. And see if there are entry models there. For now, gold is going. So, Ivy says, could you please check GJ if it's good for a swing? Yeah, so again, the yen broke through all these major levels, selling off once again. The worst performing currency of the last 2 years. The Japanese yen, yeah, it's looking very weak. Like, you know, initial thought was okay. We have hope that we break through it and we reclaim it. We didn't. And what happened here? This is on the weekly time frame. You created this low. You tapped into this high, you flipped it into resistance, and you get rejected, and you continue down here. So that's why GJ never gave us that confirmation, and that's why it just went through. You know, it went to the roof. Is it potentially ready for a swing? I'm not sure where your entry is. Knowing you, it's probably around this zone here. And if that's the case, then yeah, I see, you know, I would hold it for sure. 100%. Joseph says, win trade on gold, break even or close. So if you held our trade all the way till the end, then keep in mind that this is the moment where the dollar now reaches that key level. So if the dollar starts, you know, bouncing, getting stronger, then I think that after these highs are taken out here, we start potentially coming down. But hey, gold is extremely bullish. Yeah, the buys from the very high were actually the best, so it was a good decision. Connor says TVR to trade, your trade was fully good. Your stop loss would have been fine even at half its size, not criticism. But I know people don't point out your wins enough. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. Hacker says, just got 62 pips buy from the swing POC. Thanks for the concepts, brother. Let me know what you guys think. What do you guys think of the volume profile so far? How has it been working for you? Let me know in your chat. How has this been working for you here? after the stream, most likely, keep a close eye for all our VIP members right now. In the setup, LTA Sabbath's channel, okay? Please keep a very close eye on it because I have a couple things to share with you guys as well here in or after the stream. Just so you know. A couple things are coming, okay? For all the others that downloaded the ebook, you are gonna get an email from me personally. You're gonna get an email soon, okay? Just be aware of an email as well, coming your direction. So, Thomas, you heard about the good news from Vantage?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I've heard about it.
Oh no, wait, he shared it. He shared it.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know it. I didn't know it. So thank you for updating us that the fact that Vantage is trading on TradingView right now. They had to. IC markets came to TradingView. 8 cap, maybe was already there. I'm not sure, but IC markets was brand new, and now also Vantage. So these guys are stepping up. It's good to see here.
Yes, sir. They made the choice, a good choice actually, a really good choice.
Yeah. Connor says it's actually really good. I still trade my own levels, but I really like taking pieces of your concept and adding it. I don't know what the swing POC is though. Read it. The swing POC is at page 43. 44.
Receive the ebook. Make sure to check out your spam folder as well. It might be in the spam folder, so make sure to check that out.
Yeah, so there we go. How much is it to be VIP in your group? So we're currently closed. We're currently closed, my fam. So we're not. We have no opening date yet for our private group right now. Just download the free ebook, work with it, get familiar with it, come on the live streams on a day-to-day basis. Tomorrow we're gonna be here. Tomorrow, by the way, Friday is the NFP. You guys think we should trade it? Because that would mean one more stream this week. Hacker says I used to trade with DVS, but negative RR even with 99% win rate does not work out for me. By chance, I join your stream and find your concept super amazing. Appreciate it, bro. Good luck, good luck. Yeah, NFP is something that we have to do. You know, we have to go live trading, man. Like news trades, yeah. We never lost a news trade this year. We took around 4. No, wait, I don't know how many news trades we took with, like, you know, we took a significant amount of trades. Some of them were not triggered, gonna be honest, okay? Some of them were not triggered because we were in limit orders. But the ones that got triggered were winners here. But keep in mind, gold was not at an all-time high. That's the biggest difference. So If gold is trading at an all-time high, I'm not going to trade the NFP before the news. If it's down, and let's say price comes down tomorrow, or it starts to reverse and we're back at like the ranges here, I might trade the news before. But if price is not an all-time high, I will stream, I will trade it. That's for sure. But you never know with gold right now, man. Nobody really knows. Look at that simple trend line, by the way. It's actually wild how simple it can be sometimes, you know? But the problem with just trend lines is that it's just not enough for us to look for our confirmation here, our entries here. But just look at this shit. It's actually quite wild if you just simply look at a simple trend line and that's it here. However, yeah, we all know that, you know, there's so much more to come into play here. But like I said, to use this as an extra confluence is not maybe a bad idea, just as an extra confluence. So you understand why people were selling here, you know, neglecting practically this particular trend line that you can see right now that had so many, you know, of these touch points right there as well. And that's the reason why I put it into our book, just because I just know, and we've seen it so many times happening, where it actually becomes relevant. So I think it was it's somewhere in a book. I'm not sure where it is anymore. Where is it? Somewhere around here. Yeah, here we go. That's it, exactly what we saw today actually. The current weekly value area high in combination with a trendline confirmation as an extra confirmation. You know, like it cannot get easier than that if you look at it from that angle. So selling into that is kind of, I don't know, tricky if you ask me. So I would not use trendline as a strategy, but I would use it as an extra confluence when it's clear. Definitely. So yeah, that shows that gold is just holding up very strong overall. But yeah, it's wild if you look at it from that angle. Okay, hourly closure here. Dollar is at the PSC. GU is still below it, fam. Okay, so we were just talking about GU. Now you have a situation where the correlation between the dollar index and the GU is extremely strong. One of the strongest, right? EU GU dollar index, DXY. Both of them right now are at major previous weekly levels. Obviously, the dollar is just simply practically the opposite of what you see on GU. GU just moved a little bit more aggressive. This is particularly a moment where GU traders are potentially thinking, okay, I'm going to take some profits here because I just gained massive win. We're back in that range. We're holding here. Might be a reason to get out and take some profits. So yeah, keep a close eye on an entry model right around this zone. If the dollar decides to bounce here, you're going to have some potential. If it breaks and it just, you know, closes below it, it's invalidated. But I highly recommend you to pay close attention to GU if you trade FOREX, and to wait and see how price comes up and gets rejected again. You want to see a double rejection. It might even work together with the FIB levels. 100%. FIB levels are also fantastic. Especially the 70.5, 79% works very well. The 618 works very well. We've seen this many times as well. Also in the ebook as well. I think this is on page 47. Page 47. If you want to know more about the Fibonacci. What do you think, NFP, for this week? Buy or sell? Well, out of like the history, right? Just going back a couple months. NFP, we're usually the news events where we're experiencing these major pivots in the market. But that's based on what we've seen the previous months. Especially Q3, Q4 of 2023. Like major pivots in the market around the NFP. For now, we have to wait and see. If we are at an all-time high, I'm not gonna trade gold during the NFP. If we come down tomorrow and we are like, you know, somewhat there and we have like some information from the left side, I'm willing to look at the potential setups. We might take a trade after the news here. But, you know, very important news in combination with all-time highs. Very tricky, very tricky. Probably the most trickiest way of trading. Because you have nothing to refer to. Yet it's a super important event.
NASDAQ is slowing down, Lorenzo. It's not really pushing anymore, like it was before.
Yeah.
Also, of course, like it's becoming later in the day, right? So makes sense. I think we might see a potential trade tomorrow on NASDAQ. On NASDAQ tomorrow might have a potential trade.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see that the volume is slowing down here for gold as well. Still that internal range. We held her once, but it's holding up weight. It's holding up very strong here. So if we would be able to come back here, yes, but I don't think we're gonna see that today. This hourly kind of looks way too good. Haven't got the email from the ebook. Can take a couple minutes. I did this just at this stream. We had another 600 or 500 downloads as well. So I think these servers, we're crushing servers. That's it. Gold looking like it's coming to reversal. I think gold's holding up really strong. That's it. Okay, that's it for me for today, fam. All right. Entry Model 3, fantastic. I hope you learned something from it. If not, look back at the stream. I highly recommend to go to the beginning of the stream, because we talked about Entry Model 3, of course, before it happened, before it played out here. That's the best way to show you an actual model, an entry model that you can utilize and use, because that's the only way. Leading by example is the only way, and doing it live is the best way possible. Okay, and it's just the only way where we can actually learn, and when there are no maybes or ifs or whatever, and the only thing that we can do is this whole year of literally executing and collecting information, collecting data, all right, and then proving that the concept works live. I already know it works, but live. Okay, and if that then is proven, we take over the industry. Okay? That's what they're gonna do.
100%.
All right, fam. Thomas, thank you, man. Thank you so much.
Thank
Tomorrow
you, brother.
we're gonna be back anyways. We're gonna be back fully on stream. And we're gonna do the same thing over and over again. Time to get better and change some, change your own life a little bit. Okay? It's that moment in time. It's now or never. Make it happen. For yourself, for your family, the people around you. Okay? Come on the stream. 8 a.m. EST. Today was a quickie. Ciao, fam. Take care. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.